Hello and welcome to first grade. This is Miss Summers. I'd like to welcome you all to my class and to your new school family. I'm Miss Summers. Here's some pictures to let you know a little bit more about me. My name is Desiree Summers, and it's spelled with one M, not two. I've been a first grade teacher at Hillside for 13 years. I also taught fifth grade at Hillside for 2 years. All of these years I've been at Hillside Elementary, and I absolutely love teaching. My favorite subjects to teach are reading and writing, and prior to becoming a teacher, I earned a bachelor's in business and own my own event planning business. I planned a lot of weddings. I have one child. His name is Kiefer, and he is my pride and joy. He's the reason I became a teacher. Teaching him and watching him grow and learn inspired me to teach others. I earned my master's in teaching, and then 10 years ago I became a national board certified teacher. I then began helping other teachers gain national board certification as a facilitator. I enjoy traveling and have visited former students in Alaska, Germany, Switzerland, and Italy. I will be visiting 3 of my previous families in Hawaii this spring. I love to see musicals in Seattle like Hamilton and Mamma Mia. I also enjoy dressing up and going to Comic-Con with friends. I love to plan fun activities for my students, and I could not be happier to be back in the classroom. My teaching philosophy focuses on providing student-centered, hands-on learning where the children are highly engaged. It is my hope that this engagement and learning translates to the children enjoying school and becoming lifelong learners. I expect all students to do their best. With your help at home, I know that all students can achieve success. Positive behavioral interventions and supports, otherwise known as PBIS. We use a positive behavior management process called PBIS, which focuses on the positive behavior that is desired. Our school has school-wide clear expectations and consequences and incentives. Interventions are provided when help is needed, and recognition and celebrations are provided for successes. The school-wide rule that we adhere to is no one has the right to interfere with the learning, safety, or well-being of others. This rule encompasses many others, more specific rules such as taking turns to speak, following directions, keeping hands and feet to self, etc. In my classroom, I have husky high fives that I give out for students being on task and doing their work, for students working through difficult situations, helping unexpectedly without looking for that reward. I also do drawings randomly where everyone will win a prize, but the more huskies you have in the drawing, the bigger chances that you'll be called first and get your first choice of prizes. And we do rewards like an extra recess here or there, or maybe I'll do a special art activity with them to celebrate a week of good work. Hopefully you'll hear about a lot of these this year from your students. Here's our grading system. Now in first grade, we don't use letter grades such as A, B, C, D, and F. So outstanding means that your child has done above and beyond what our expectation is for a first grader. An S plus is extra satisfactory, meaning that they're just a little bit above grade level in their completion and execution of our standards. S is for satisfactory. That means your child is right on first grade level, not doing worse or better than we would expect a first grader to do. An S minus is satisfactory minus, and that means your child is struggling a little bit. They're really close to grasping that standard, but they need a little more review and help. a lot of our standards will be repeated throughout the school year. So they'll have several chances to show that they've learned that standard and to be taught in a lot of different ways. And lastly, we have N, which is needs improvement. And this is just a sign that your child is struggling a bit more with this one standard or activity. And again, we'll get lots of opportunities to bring that grade up and to help your child get a grasp and a hold on those standards that they're struggling with. Here is our daily schedule. I believe this is hopefully our final schedule for this year, but if it does happen to change again for any reason, I will send out an email with this schedule in it, as well as a hard copy in the following Tuesday folder. Please watch for that. Thank you. Here are special services that are offered at our school. We have Angela Shattuck, who teaches multiple language learners. Our resource special education services is taught by Katie Lipinski. Anne-Marie Archer is our speech therapist. Occupational therapy is provided by Jen Colwell. Our counselor is Wendy Bowman. We have a military and family life counselor, also known as MFLAC, and that's Liz Grasher. Our mental health specialist is Tim Mulligan, and our school psychologist is Shelley Wong Kamikawa. So as you can see, we have a lot of resources, and we tend to rally around and form a cocoon around these children who need special help and additional services. Feel free to talk to me about this at any time. So during this next few weeks, so probably take about 3 weeks to get through all of this, we're going to be assessing sight words, math skills, reading skills, and counting. These are not for grades, only to help with setting goals for each student and planning lessons. I need to determine where all of the kids are here at the start of the year. And trust me, all of the students have struggled a bit due to online learning. Online learning is hard for everyone, even the teachers, I assure you. Homework. So homework will be assigned daily. Homework will include daily math and writing practice. Homework should take approximately 30 minutes for work that's going home, followed by an additional 20 minutes of nightly reading. Homework is due daily unless otherwise specified. When it comes to your reading with your child, I highly recommend making this part of your bedtime ritual. Have them get their pajamas on, brush their teeth, wash their face, and then meet them in their bedroom, have them read to you from a book at their level, and then take about 10 minutes and read a chapter or two from a short chapter book, something that's higher than their reading level, but would hold their interest and teach them to love reading. It's sort of a little way for you to reward them for the work that they did reading to you. Students will be required to work in the Zern app daily in class for a minimum of 20 minutes. This will help teach them our learning for the day in math, and then it'll be followed by a lesson from me and small group interventions. If for some reason your child is not able to complete an assignment, please let me know at your earliest convenience. Just send me an email. I understand emergencies happen within families. This is totally understandable, and extra time will be permitted on a case-by-case basis. Also, there are times when your child may be struggling more. It's okay for you to use our daily work to see how we did it in class, to complete one talking to your child and walking them through your thinking and doing it in your handwriting, and then help your child do one, and then ask your child to do one on their own. If the time runs up in your math practice and is looking like it's going to be more than 20 to 25 minutes, then I'd like you to just stop, do another problem for your child explaining it, and then write me a quick note and let me know that your child struggled a bit and that you worked for 25 minutes on the math, because I really don't want it to become a headache. Communication, email and phone. My email address is dsummers@cloverpark.k12.wa.us. I check my email on a regular basis during the school day and in the evenings when possible. Please email me anytime for any reason. If you need a phone call, I will call when I'm available. There are times when I may not be able to call you that same day, but I will certainly call you by the end of the school, just after the end of the school day on the next day, possibly sooner. I want to thank you already. You've all been wonderful. I appreciate your emails letting me know any questions you have, thanking me for my information. I appreciate that all of your children come to school ready to learn and excited for learning, and I know that you are a big part of that. You are your child's first teacher. You are your child's best teacher. I will learn from you. So whenever you feel like I need to know a little something more about how your child learns, please don't hesitate to write me a note or send me an email or ask to talk to me on the phone. We're going to talk a lot this year. Don't wait to start. Let's have a great year. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.